yeah. What? What? Yeah. 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 I wanted to figure out if I could make a fake friend test, like, and figure out how do you know if someone is a true friend. I had one friend, Irene, who was like super fun and super sweet. She would always go out of her way for me. She did things that were like above and beyond, like commissioned work done. My character, she always tried to cheer me up. This is like years ago now. She knew I wanted to start streaming and stuff, and she was just really, really nice and wholesome and always like encouraged me and believed in me. But I didn't believe in myself enough back then, and but I think I just took her for granted. And then another friend that I have that I know was a true friend, but my other friend, Jay, I'll call Jay, or actually we call her Kaylee, it's fine. She was another friend that was always there for me. She would call me on the phone all the time, because being a depressed kitty cat, I love to sleep and just disappear from the world. But yeah, if I, hadn't been around long or she hadn't heard from me, she would call me and demand that I read to her. So I read like entire books to her on the phone. I read the entire Twilight series to a friend on the phone. Oh, yeah, we spent a lot of time together. We had many laughs and we shared many secrets. And I have only fond and good memories of that person. But again, like, you grow up, you go to college, and then I am bad at keeping in touch with people. Now, on the other hand, I've also had friends that turned out to be snakes. Snakes and pretenders. There was one friend that you've probably heard mentioned before. My crazy bestie. She's still my bestie now. In 6th grade, I had my first ever boyfriend, okay? In 6th grade. I wasn't ready. I didn't take it. I don't know how to explain it. I was more whatever. I was pushed into it. I wasn't super excited, but I was like, okay, let's try this thing. Everybody's doing it. It's my turn. I became the girlfriend of a person named Daniel. And then my histrionic best friend started talking to Daniel and stole him from me because I was prude and I didn't want to hold hands and I didn't want to kiss because I wasn't ready. And she's like, oh, I'll do all of that and more. And she said,
hey, Daniel, I know Moon isn't going to put out, I'm more experienced. Why don't you try me instead?
And he was like,
sure, I guess.
I don't know. I don't even know. I didn't ask for details. He just dumped me. Like, whatever.
Know your fucking place, trash.
Like, it wasn't, yeah, whatever. Pain. So then, yeah, in 6th grade, I lost my best friend and my first boyfriend. It was very traumatic. And then what happened next is I was already like kind of emo by then, but I became super, super emo. Okay. And I'm not exactly proud of this. Yeah, I feel like I became a little bit of a bully towards her, but she deserved it. She deserved it for being a garden tool. Okay. She used to wear these like goth girl fuzzy socks. And I started making fun of her, and then I had like the whole 6th grade class calling her names and telling her she needed to wear deodorant. Like, I was really mean.
Jesus Christ.
But she deserved it, okay? And in hindsight, though, the truth is, like, I didn't really like Daniel all that much. So I was more upset at the betrayal of my friend than I was, like, about some boy. I'm like, oh, whatever. Dude is weird anyway. But, they didn't last long, but it took like a year and a half for me to forgive her, and then we became friends again. But yeah, she stabbed me in the back. So that's another way to tell if someone's not a true friend is if they stab you in the back. Yeah, avoid fake friends, avoid bad friends, have good friends, and try to be a good friend. Yeah. Thank you, Mixie, for saying my character is cute. I love compliments. I need praise from strangers online.